Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from the CC Rider, and I want to talk about the CC Rider. I have, I think it's about a month that I've had the car now. I have 1,213 miles on it, and I did the math based on what the fuel cost here in Florida, where I'm at, and I'm a member of a wholesale place called BJ's, where I can save 15 cents off a gallon. And Florida's fuel prices are nowhere near California. So I'm sorry about the sunlight, but you know, I can't see. I'm sorry. So anyway, I should have made the video where you can see my face. Someone asked me the other day when I was showing my fuel average, well, how much have you spent on fuel? Well, you know, since I've had it, I don't know, but I kind of thought about that again just now, and I said, let me just divide that. So I took 1,200 and I divided it by 35, and I'm getting 40 and 45 miles per gallon. And I got so many gallons that I would have burned in 1,200 miles, dividing 35 into 1,200. But I'm getting more than that, really am. But let's take 35. And then I multiplied those gallons times $2.50, which is nowhere that low. I've been paying like $2.70, $2.75. So it offsets the numbers that I was doing. So I can tell you this, that worked out to $85 since I've owned this car. So any way you look at it, I haven't spent $100 yet in fuel. And I've been all the way over to, Port Canaveral for the cruise. And I've been driving around all over the place here. And it's been a month. And it cost $85 to $90 to fill up the Tundra. And I could go through that in, 1,200 miles. I only get, 250, 300 miles range because it's 38 gallons. So do the math. Let's say I got 300, which is more than I would get. 3 times $85 a fill up is about $250 to $75. And I haven't spent $100 yet. So there you go. 1/3 of the cost at the most. So I couldn't be more happy with the hybrid, because I was sitting here thinking about making the videos talking about the gas mileage because someone asked me and I wanted to talk about it. If I see why now people are buying the Teslas, because it's really great to know that you can just drive around, even though it's not a great car, I think, for traveling, because you have to stop and stay a long time in between fill-ups, if you want to call it that. But they must really get off on the fact that they don't buy gas, that they drive for free. And that's what I'm always saying facetiously, that I'm driving for free. I think that the hybrid is a better option than full electric. Yeah, you got to buy fuel. But look at the gas mileage that the Hyundai Sonata, the Honda Accord, and the Camry is getting. 40, 50 miles per gallon. I mean, it doesn't matter what gas costs. You're getting that kind of mileage. It does, but it doesn't. So why haven't they done this years earlier? Is there some kind of a meaning behind that? Have they been just trying to get us to burn this gas up and buy all this fuel from OPEC? There's always a means to an end. But now, with everybody trying to go green, and the government trying to force everybody to buy electric cars, which is never going to happen, in my opinion, I do believe that the hybrid, even though you pay more money for that engine up front, you're saving it back day one. Every time you drive, you are saving back. And so by not driving the Crusher and not putting miles on it and wear and tear and wearing my tires and my brakes and all that out, which I need to take in and have those brakes checked. I think those rotors, because it's so heavy, that they could be warped, and I definitely want to get the transmission fluid changed. So that's on the agenda. But, and then I'll just park it again, because until it tows that camper, and I could never even contemplate getting rid of it as long as I own my Flagstaff camper. Never. I mean, if I have to run tomorrow because of a big storm coming, yeah, you can have someone move your camper from one place to another and you're going to stay there permanently and you live in a camper like I do. But nah, I don't want to be that vulnerable. I want my own tow vehicle. Besides that, I don't have a big fifth wheel that, you know, is 35, 40 feet long, that I don't mind having someone move for me when I want to move every now and then, and I need a huge dually diesel truck. I just have a 25-foot camper and I got a half-ton truck, so no biggie. And it's holding its value. It's sitting there, and certainly in a year, without putting any more miles or that many miles on it, except maybe to take another cross-country trip, hint, the miles will still be low, so the day I go to sell it. And plus, most people don't even really pay attention to the miles on Toyotas. Plenty of people buy them with lots of miles because they know it doesn't really mean much as long as the maintenance has been performed. And I've got those records. So, but I'm very happy with the Honda Accord. The body style, the older I get, the more I like it, because it is very conservative looking. It has no flair, no sportiness, but in the same time, it's a beautiful car, you know, with its own look. And you know what's weird? When I fell in love with this car and wanted one, and this body style, I saw a few. I don't see them. You know, I really don't. I don't see the new 23, which is the body style when it started, or the 24s out riding around. I see them Camrys, and I see other cars. I see a lot of Civics. That's a beautiful car too, especially the four-door. It's so much bigger now, and it looks like an Accord. It's a very handsome car, I think, the Civic. And this is small enough, though. I mean, it is still a small car. Medium, they call it, but you know, I would really like the size of the new Caddy. You know, back in the day, the Mercury Marquis and the Lincoln Town Cars, Crown Vics, Coupe de Villes, Sedan de Ville, I should say. Those kinds of vehicles. Those were nice drivers. Those were smooth. Hey, who remembers the Cadillac Cimarron? You remember that baby? Those were back in the days when I sold cars. Boy, cars have sure evolved. What they thought was luxury in those days when they had Cadillacs come out, you know, like climate control, air conditioning and such. Man, the stuff we got today. I mean, my windshield wipers come on when they get wet, the windshield. And I've got a heads-up display in the window up there. So I'm heading over to my eye doctor again. They were so very nice to offer me a sample of this $400 a bottle eye drop before I have to start paying $100 with my insurance. So I'm going to put off buying that another month, which is great, because I had to buy a bottle yesterday that was $50, $47 to be exact. And then forthwith, you know, I'll be spending $94 and $47, essentially $150 every month for the rest of my life for these 2 eye drops. The other 2 are covered on my insurance for free, and now open enrollment begins, and so we may be looking into a an Advantage plan that has a Part D drug plan that will specifically cover these drugs. What they do is they rate them tier 1 through 4. And of course, drugs that cost a lot of money, they will not cover 100%. Some do. You got to find the right insurance. But then again, will you get the kickback that goes back into your Part B? And I need to get over talking about get back because I got to go. Oh, I'm in the right lane. Okay, I'm good. The insurance we're going to talk about, and you folks have got to check. If you're on a G plan, it means that you can go anywhere you want. You never pay anything. You have this one annual small, tiny copay that they used to not even have on the supplement plan with the G plan. But basically, you do pay though for drugs, vision, dental, and all that, and the health plan. It costs you. And you don't get any kickbacks put back into your Part B, so you do pay that $175 every month, I should say. So, yeah, you're spending a lot of money. But when you go to the doctor, you don't pay anything. But when you don't go to the doctor, you're spending a lot of money. So, anyway, we're going to talk about it. But my point to you is check and make sure that your Humana, Aetna, or whoever you got your G plan with is the lowest cost one. Because it's going to give you the same coverage, whether it's Aetna or Humana or whoever the other companies are. It's just the price could be different. And some people have been on Medicare for 10 years, and they don't ever ask their agent at open enrollment each year if they're paying the same, if they're paying the least amount. Because see, folks, if you have that one that you pay for, the one you pay a lot of money, they're very expensive. You get the same coverage with whoever you go with. So why don't you want to know if you have the lowest cost? You're not going to find any less doctors, any less coverages. You're just going to find a less cost that you got to pay. So look into it. Call that agent April 15th. Call your Medicare. Call any Medicare agent. Any of them can help you. Anyone. All right. We're going up to the eye doctor. We're going to grab those eye drops. Then we're going to the gym. And boy, man, morning chat this morning came out late. And I explained a lot of stuff in there that I never talk about. And I didn't do evening chat, which I will try to do more often. I won't guarantee it every night, but I know a lot of you like it. So we'll continue doing that. But I was so upset yesterday about losing my microphone that, and it really wasn't I was that upset. I mean, things happen. I'll tell you what it was. This Atkins diet, carnivore diet I'm on, I'm not eating any sugars. I don't have sandwiches with bread, and maybe that keeps my energy going longer or whatever. But last night about 8 o'clock, now I did get up at 4:30 or 5 yesterday, but yesterday at 8 o'clock, maybe I was mentally exhausted from looking for that microphone, but I just was tired. I went to bed because I did get up early that day before, and I'm just starting this diet, this carnivore thing. And so, I know a little bit about the Atkins diet because you go into ketosis. Your body switches from using muscle for energy, your carbs, to using the fat. And it takes about 2 or 3 days if you're really, really strict and you don't have any sugars, and then your body will convert to ketosis. And so maybe that's what happened, and I'll see more of a transformation today. But I can't wait to feel it in the waistline. I don't really think that I'm getting, it's been 2 days. This is day 3. Day 3. I didn't even make breakfast this morning, as you know, if you watch morning chat. I will tomorrow because I got plenty to make. And I can't let it go to waste. But I go into all that on morning chat. Let's get this one uploaded. Morning chat was almost an hour long. I'm rambling on this one now. because I didn't make any videos yesterday, so I got plenty to talk about today. Crush it!